yeah, welcome back to the Letters.
At an ASR show, and then Thrasher had a booth or whatever. This is, I don't know, must have been like 6, 7 years ago. And they had this big prominent booth and people in there, and I walk in and I got some shorts on and a t-shirt, and the guy comes up to me, hey man, what are you doing? I'm all, well, it looks like everybody else signed their cover. And they're like, well, what do you mean? I said, well, can I sign mine? And they looked at me dumbfounded, like, well, what do you mean you have a cover? So I walked all the way to the end of the board, like where the dinosaurs are, and then I signed the cover. I said, yeah, that's me.
This is a trendy one here. High Speed Productions. Second issue, February of '81, am I right? February of '81. Second issue of Thrasher magazine. High Speed brought us this, the Bible. First issue with a skateboarder on it, an actual skateboarding photograph.
Big controversy on this cover was I was a SoCal boy, and this is a NorCal mag. Sorry. Those guys were all, it's a different country up there, we all know it. But, so,
especially back then.
Back then, it was yeah, they couldn't believe they put a SoCal guy on there, and especially from little old Pasadena.
Strople was one of the premier pros of his time, like an Andrew Reynolds or a Soy of his time. You know, just to pick two names out of thin air. Top of his game, top of the class, professional skateboarder for that era. So Thrasher comes out of nowhere. They were the antithesis of everything that was Southern California, that was Skateboarder magazine. You know, in Skateboarder magazine it turned into Action Now. Action Now had horse riding and bike riding and all this alternative lifestyle bullshit that had nothing to do with skateboarding, and Thrasher was a virus against that. Like, fuck that shit. This is punk. This is raw. We're doing this, and henceforth the name Thrasher. It could have been anything, but instead they went with the good old hardcore lap over grind in the backyard pool.
Back to basics, basically. Yeah. It's a long time ago. And it's good to see Thrasher still around. This one I'd been skating. It was a really fun kind of keyhole and great trannies. And that wall there's a picture of Tex in here that, as Jeff said, should have been the cover. Doing an ollie over the stairs. That's pretty cool, actually. And
Gibson is raw as fuck.